Hi, I'm Verna from StampinNotes.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I have a really cute, easy bunny basket to share with you today. You can see him sitting over here. Hey, are you looking for something quick and easy and cute to make? And you know, Easter's only like 6 days away, so grab your tea and coffee and come on in. And let's make a little Easter basket. So this is the little basket. Isn't he cute? Easy to put together, easy to make. Whoops, I'm gonna dump some of this out so I can turn it around for you to see it. This is the back, and this is a pattern I got from JulieDavison.com. And not the bunny, but the basket. It's really easy to make and fun to make, so let's get started with that right now. I will move bunny basket out of here. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. And what I love about this trimmer is that it also has a scoring tool on it. So the trimming tool is the dark gray. The scoring tool is the light gray, and that's what we're going to use. You need to start with a 6x6 piece of cardstock, and I'm using Blushing Bride. And you're going to score that at 2 and 4. And again, we're going to turn it and score it going this way at 2 and then 4. And that's all the scoring we need to do on this. So I can put my trimmer over here. Next thing I'm going to do is bring my paper snips, and I'm going to score up. It doesn't matter which side you do, but it has to be one side and then the other side across from it. So I'm going to start here and just snip up to that next line, which is right there. Same thing on this one. I'm going to turn it to the opposite side. Snip up. If I had longer bladed shears, it would probably be a little easier. But these are great paper scissors. Okay, so this is what we have. Now we're going to take our bone folder and just score everything. Give it a good press on each of these lines. I saw this basket and I just thought it was adorable and easy to make. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, I would love that. And hit the bell so you are notified when I upload my next video tutorial. If you like it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. It's always nice to get a thumbs up. And then we're going to score this. Okay, so my basket is all scored. I'm going to turn this over, and on the 4 corners, I'm going to put a piece of Designer Series paper, and this is from the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper. And in each corner, and these are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 inch square. These look kind of Easterish, I thought. And you just need a little bit of this glue. Not a whole lot. So you're going to center that in each corner like that. We had a little bit of snow here in Western New York this morning. Not really what I was hoping for. We've had some really nice weather, but I think we have snow coming Wednesday night. This is Monday, March 29th, 2021. All right, so we've got those done. I'm going to turn it and do the other side. If you place an order with me in March of $50 before shipping and handling, if you use this host code, I will send you some beautiful gems. They're an $8 value. So we've got our decoration done. Now we're gonna put this little basket together. I'm gonna bring in some tear and tape, and I'm gonna turn this over, and on the inside flaps where the lines, or it has been cut with scissors, I'm gonna put a little bit of tear and tape in each corner right here. And if you're not familiar with tear and tape, it's very, very sticky adhesive, holds up really well, and it has a piece of paper on one side that you peel off, so it's double-sided. I'm going to use my take a pick tool just to lift that end up off there like that. Okay, now I'm going to come over to the center of this like that. Okay, so one side is done. So now we've got to put our tear and tape on this side. I'm looking for it, and it's right there. So we need a piece right here. And a piece right here. I'm going to lift that top layer off that's protecting it. Okay. We're going to take our center flap and move this over to about there and there. And that's all there is to making our basket base. Isn't that cute? Now I have a piece of 11 by 1/2 inch of cardstock. And what I'm going to do is just adhere this on the inside. And again, I think I'll use the tear and tape. So I'm going to put it at the bottom of each end. And if you don't have grass to put in the basket, you could use tissue paper. I'm using tissue paper today because I don't have grass. Or you could even take your cardstock and put it in a paper shredder and make some different colored, make your own homemade grass that way. Okay, so this is going to go here in the center. And then this one is going to go here, the center. And our basket is done, except for whatever you want, whatever kind of filling you want in it. Now, I'm going to show you how I did the bunny. I used, for the head and the body, I used the layering circles. I used the very largest one for the body, that's this one. And then for the head, I used the third largest, and that is this one right here. I have a piece of sponge here, and I'm just gonna go around the edges with some Blushing Bride ink. And actually they're retiring these sponges. So we have those beautiful brushes now, but if you want them, they're on the retiring list, and I think they're marked down. I'm not sure on that. Oops, I got a little something there on our bunny face. We'll see if we can cover that. I'm just gonna go around body like this. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just stamp some light flowers on the body here. And again, I'm using Blushing Bride for that. And I think this little flower is from Pretty Perennials, which is this stamp set right here. Love that stamp set. And I'm going to do some light and some dark. So we'll do a dark here. Another light here. Need a dark one over here. Okay, so there's our body. So I'm going to use some glue to put the head on the body. And I think I'll put it this way because the bow will cover that glob of ink. You learn how to hide your mistakes when you're stamping. All right. So I think I want this like this. And now for his feet and his ears, I am using, this is a wonderful tool to use for this, the ovals punch set. I need 4 of the Rococo Rose in the larger one, and I need 4 of the basic white for the smaller one. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the white here, and then the Rococo Rose, and the same for the feet. Wait till you see how we do the whiskers. That's really fun. So I need 4 of the white, and I'm gonna go this way. I'm just using scrap paper. I'll save this one for later. That one I won't save. And 1 more of the white. If you don't have this punch, you need it. It's a super punch to have. Now Rococo Rose, you could even use the lighter pink too. But I already have 3 of these punched, I think. Yep, so I just need 1. And, all right, so we're all ready with that. Now for the ears, I'm gonna bring in my Petal Pink Stampin' Blends to color the inside of the ears in. And I'm just gonna start down here and kind of follow around the shape of the oval and just lightly brush it in. Same thing over here on this one. Start at the bottom, follow the shape of the oval and lightly color it in. All right, so we've got our 2, I think I want this one to be this way. 2 ears. Let's make this one a little longer because the other one's a little longer. I'm just going to take the dark again and I'm going to go over the center because I want my center to be a little bit darker, like that. You don't have to worry about it showing through on the back. I mean, it will, but it's going to have the Rococo Rose piece on the back. Okay. And we can go ahead and put these on the Rococo Rose piece. And I'm just using the multi-purpose liquid glue. And instead of centering it, I'm going to bring it down lower like an ear would be. Like that. You could perfectly center it, but I think it looks better. It looks more natural doing it this way. You can see how the alcohol is bled through on the back there. Okay, so our ears are done. Now for the feet, what I'm going to do is, you'll laugh, but to make the little spots on the foot, these little spots, I use the end of a pencil eraser because they're like perfect circles. So I'm going to bring in my blush, no, Petal Pink, because the ears are Petal Pink. And I'm just going to take the end of my pencil, dab it in the ink, and I want 1 up here, and I want 2 down here. Man, don't they make a great circle? Okay, and then we'll do the same thing with this one. 1 big one on the end, and then 2 down here like that. Our feet are done. And again, we'll bring in the large pretty edged Rococo Rose. Same thing, use the glue to glue this on. And again, I'm going to bring him down to the bottom. And I'm going to put the nose exactly in the center of the face. And what I'm using for this is a 1/2 inch punch. Here it is. If you don't have a 1/2 inch punch, you could use like the top of a pencil and trace around it to make your circle. So again, I'm using the Rococo Rose. Get my 1/2 inch punch. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of tear and tape in the center here because again, tear and tape holds really good. If it goes over the edge a little bit, we'll just, when we peel it off, we'll bend it back into the middle. So I've got that on there. I'm going to lift it off, the paper off the back, like so. So see, I don't know if you can see this is hanging over the edge. I'm just going to fold that in like that. Take my finger and fold it in, okay? This is really cool. I was so glad and happy to discover this. I need that metallic ribbon. If you don't have this, I love this stuff because you can make it wide, you can make it thin. So we're going to take about a 3-inch piece and cut that off. And my paper needs to be tacked down. I'm going to take this in the middle and just twist it tightly like this and lay it on that small circle. And I'm going to take and bend that over to the other side. The trick is to hold these other ends tight while you're doing that. Okay, so I bent that over, so I've got a 1/2 circle shape, and I've got my whiskers. I'm going to trim them down a little bit. All right, so that isn't going to go anywhere. That ribbon is going to stay right in there. And you can pick whichever side you want. If your ends don't meet good on this side, that's the side I'm going to glue down to the bunny head. Okay, so I'm going to put him right in the middle of my circle, right there. And then I'm going to trim that ribbon a little bit to make it even. And I see that's sticking up, pulling up a little bit. So I'm going to just take some glue and glue that down a little better. Or use the glue to be a little more adhesive. This doesn't look even here. But aren't those cool whiskers? And then you don't have to worry about string or fishing line. You can just use this ribbon. All right. So I'm going to take my glue and just put a little bit right here. I'm going to take that and just hold that down for a minute till it sticks. Now I've got some little eyes, and you can get these at Walmart or you can order them from Amazon. And I'm just gonna put a couple eyes on our bunny. I'm gonna put one eye right here and one eye right here. Move him over. Move him over right there. Okay, they look about even. Now we need our ears on. I'm just taking a little glue and putting on the bottom of this ear. We'll put that like that. And I'm going to take this glue, or this ear, put a little glue on the bottom, and put that on there like that. You could bend the end of one of them over. It might be kind of cute. And now his feet. And this is going to go on the back on these. And I'm going out to the side like that. And there is Mr. Bunny. Oh, he needs a bow. Let's get him a bow. This is petal pink. Oh, organdy striped ribbon. I gotta start my bow over. Loop, go around, twist that, and push this in right here. Now that loop is too big. This bunny would be cute on the front of a card too. Yeah. And we need to cut this. We need to cut this on a slant. All right, now I need a glue dot. What did I do with my glue dots? Here they are. I have mystery stamping on Monday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd love to join, I would love to have you. We have a lot of fun. Tonight's is kind of a, it is a fun fold. And it's 6:30 on stampinnotes.com on my Facebook page. Okay. There is our bunny rabbit. He is cute. Now I'm going to put him on the basket on the front here. And what I did was I just put glue on the bottom half of him to adhere him to the basket. And I think a little bit up the center where he's going to be along the handle. So it does pull the handle in a little bit. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you next week. Happy Easter. Take care.